Today, we've had the first domestic Canadian mission from the Starkey Hearing Foundation. So it means that we've been able to bring the world to Canada.
We're so excited to be here today in Toronto, Canada with Starkey Canada. We're going to help some people here in the Toronto Blue Jays Stadium, and with Major League Baseball, we partner with them around the country.
The Starkey Hearing Foundation has as its mission to provide the gift of hearing to needy people around the world. When we were thinking about having the first Canadian domestic mission, we thought about doing it with a great caring organization like JaysCare. And as it turned out, JaysCare has as one of its largest benefactor organizations the Toronto Community Housing Corporation. So that's how we were able to partner with Toronto Community Housing, with the JaysCare, and with the Starkey Hearing Foundation.
I would just like to simply say a heartfelt thank you to Starkey Canada and the Starkey Foundation for doing this program with us today. We'd like to build a longer and stronger relationship with Starkey going forward, but this is a first. This is wonderful, and thank you so much, Starkey.
Well, the first thing that I realized when I was in there, who knew that the need for hearing aids was so great, not just in Canada, not just in North America, but all around the world, and the Starkey Foundation has its fingers in all of that.
The first time I had a hearing test, the audiologist told me if you were a judge, you couldn't work, because you have to hear everything precisely. And in sports broadcasting, it's very important. I have to communicate with the truck while I'm talking. So at the same time I'm talking, I have to be able to hear what they're telling me to give me the direction of what's going to happen next. So it's very important. And I was aware that it was causing me problems, and I would ask people to say things over again, but since I've started wearing hearing aids, I don't have that problem any longer.
Music means so much to me that if I had no hearing, it would be devastating.
You know, these folks are struggling in their daily lives to be a part of our world, and as you get older that becomes harder and harder, and especially for some folks who live in marginalized communities, anything that can help bring them back into the community is just a gift. It's amazing.
I think from the artist perspective, we kind of sponge a lot of our atmosphere through our ears.
To see the one gentleman that went through, and then his face just entirely changed. He was just beaming just from hearing, you know, the details that we take it for granted. So it's quite an experience.
Starkey. Number one. Numero uno.
To see the people, you know, their eyes light up and their face lights up and they start smiling, hearing everything for the first time, it was a wonderful experience.
For me personally, this affects me deeply because I grew up with a dad with no hearing in one ear, and just seeing the transformation in these people and what they've given them, because, you know, for some of these people it is unaffordable to do this sort of thing, and, you know, you've given them a second chance at life, really.
Can you hear me? How's it sound over here? All right. It's good? How about over here? All right. Right here. Yeah.
Does it sound balanced?
Okay.
I saw a lot of people that were very hopeful and very excited, because I think not being able to hear is a very lonely place to be. And you could see on their faces that when they could actually hear clearly for the first time, they would just come to life. They would brighten up.
How do they feel? I can hear you. How do they feel? Good. They feel good? Yeah. Good.
I saw surprise, I saw joy, I saw people recognizing how poorly their hearing was prior to putting the device on. And I think that's the big satisfaction, and I'm sure Starkey senses when they see somebody that might be hearing for the first time, or can communicate with their children for the first time again in a long time.
We have 5 senses, and you know, the good Lord gave us those 5 senses for a good reason, to enjoy life. And hearing is one of the key senses so that we can enjoy life.
I would just like to say thanks to the Starkey for this very generous offer, and it's really appreciated because it's helping us hear normal and better. Thank you very much.
The most important of all is the team. All of us working together, you know, in every way to help the world hear. So on 3, team. 1, 2, 3.